Hello everybody and welcome to my channel, Mage-tastica. I've decided to start things off with a bit of League of Legends. It's a game I've always enjoyed playing and I figure, hey, why not? Plus I need to get some practice in because normally I like to play top lane or bot or play a nice bursty mage like Figar or Brand in mid. However, I've decided to try out Fizz. May as well learn. Definitely helps to be able to expand your repertoire and, know how to play lots of different roles, because when you play ranked or when you play anything with bans, you never know what's going to get banned, what's going to get picked. You need to be able to have a chant for any occasion, really. And he can heal himself. Oh, that's mean. They banned Fizz. Now I can't play him. Well, in that case, I guess I'll play Xerath. Nothing happened here. However, those little plant things that were there, those were Zyra's plants. She passively spawns them, so seeing those means I knew that she was quite nearby. Another important part of the game is what I said before about farming minion waves. And how that works is these little guys that are shooting each other, and me now, are called minions, or creeps. And up here, where it says 4, is my count of minions that I have killed. When you kill a minion, you get gold. So you really want to kill minions. You also get gold from killing champions or taking objectives, however. And as a ranged mage, it is in my best interests to try and poke Karma here down as much as I can. It's probably not going to work very easily, however, because there's a lot of ways for it to just not go well. For example, this. If she can close in on me, she has stronger abilities. Also, her abilities are harder to dodge. Because her Q is that little blasty thing that sometimes creates the zone. So it's powerful, it hurts, it goes pretty fast. Okay, well, I'm dead anyway. And that is Karma. She is a lane bully, which means that she wants to be really aggressive early on because she has good base damage, good base mana regen, just overall really good bases, which also makes it really hard to fight against her. Nope. Amumu trying to come in. So something else that I haven't talked about is map awareness, which is something I also didn't demonstrate very well there, but hey. Map awareness means taking a look at the mini-map down here in the bottom corner. That way you can know if, say, there's somebody coming in to try and kill you. Like this. Map awareness is important because it lets you see if, say, Vi up here were to leave her lane. Then you know that, well, you know she's not in her lane. You don't know where she is. So it means that you want to play more conservatively because you don't know if she's about to show up in your lane and gank you. Then that would have implied... Oh, and there's a Rengar. Something you can do if you know that things are not going in your favor is ping for help, which is what I just did there, because I know that Karma with a blue buff is going to be a pain in a half. As witnessed there. This is called a gank. A gank is when you have multiple people come in to attack one or fewer people. Somebody leaves their lane or the jungler comes in to gank for you. That was not an ideally successful gank. So this is looking to be about the end of the laning phase. The laning phase is the time in which everybody sticks to their lanes and just tries to farm or push their lanes as much as possible. It usually ends after about... in the games I play, typically 2 or 3 towers are gone. It can obviously be sooner or later than that, however. So what I'm doing right now is not typically recommended, because what I'm doing is sticking around when I'm really low on health. And typically, that's bad. That's super bad, because somebody's going to come in and kill me, like this. Especially if I'm not able to actually connect. No, it's too late for that turret. And they are continuing to push. And they're probably going to go for the blue buff next. So that means that what I want to do is I want to try and move to intercept them. Oh, an incredibly part of the game is vision. So you want to drop wards wherever you can strategically, because they only last so long. A big part of it is if you plan to push forward, you want to ward so that you can have vision and know if somebody is coming to try and kill you. That's why I placed the ward where I did, so I'd have enough time to get out just in case. Normally we would back off right about now, but the enemy team is determined to get that bottom turret, which buys us some time. Right now we have 0 vision on the enemy team, so we don't want to try and push because we don't know where they are. So they could be coming up behind us, they could all be coming up from in front of us, we don't know. So it would not be smart to try and go ahead when we don't know how safe it is. So one of the worst things you can do is give up an unnecessary kill, like they're doing right now. So these are turrets. There's 3, 1, 2, 3, and then what we're killing now is called an inhibitor. If you destroy an inhibitor, then you start spawning super minions, which we'll probably start seeing pretty soon. They have really high defenses, they regen a bunch of health, they're hard to kill, they're just kind of awesome. However, they're only up as they only spawn as long as a super inhibitor is, as long as a inhibitor is down. So here's a super minion. As you can see, regular, 34 damage, 35 to defenses, 700 health, 391 damage, 100 armor, 3200 health. It's regenning health as it fights, and has 20% bonus damage to minions. You get 1 per wave for in each lane that inhibitor is down in. And if you have all 3 inhibitors down at the same time, each lane spawns 2 super minions at a time. The objective is after you take those, and only while there's at least 1 inhibitor down can you take the Nexus turrets. Once you've taken the Nexus turrets, both of them, which don't respawn, you can take the Nexus. If you take the Nexus, then whoever gets the killing blow gets 50 gold plus Plus, the game is kind of over. The 50 gold thing is mostly a joke. And as you can see, we're about to win the game. So it's really important to take objectives, but everything kind of ties in together. If you don't take the dragon, it's harder to take the other objectives. If you don't kill champions, it's hard to take objectives. If you don't take objectives, it gets hard to kill champions because they have more room to roam and be safe, because the turrets do a lot of damage. And yeah, that is my first game of League. I still wish I could have played Fizz, but so it goes. I hope you've enjoyed this. Bye bye.